So hi, my name is Steve. I'm cook here at Feast Cafe Bistro. We're located at the corner of Sherbrooke and Ellis, and we're on Treaty 1 territory. So the dish I'm going to be preparing today, I'm going to call it Our Sister, and I'm going to dedicate it to missing and murdered women across our nation. So I'm going to be working with corn. That's one of the three sisters. I'm also going to be doing pickerel. That's a whitefish. It's also good for you. And I'm going to be doing wild rice, so I'm going to put it together here. I do some very light, easy seasonings. Just salt and pepper. Fuzz, you want to grab me the olive oil? Salt and pepper. Drizzle of olive oil across it. Beautiful. We're going to put that in our oven at 350 for 15 minutes. Okay, so what we have here is our cooked fish. Comes out nice and beautiful. All right, so I'm gonna flog the pickerel. So I'm just gonna put it in a bowl. Nice like that. Use a fork. And just lightly break it apart. With 2 forks. So we're not going to mush it, right? We don't want it to be mushed. We just want it to be nice and fluffy. So whitefish is good for you. It's like good all around. You should eat it once a week. It's good for your brain. It's good for your skin. Also kept our people alive for a millennia. Especially here in Manitoba, we have access to pickerel. It's everybody's favorite. Okay, so next we're gonna get the filling for our fish cake. And get that ready to go here. So we're gonna go with a half a tablespoon of dill. A nice big tablespoon of mayo. This is garlic puree. If you don't have garlic puree, just use garlic clove. You chop it up, make it nice and small. Throw that in there. Some pepper. Some salt. Your egg. Mix that up. So it's nice. Almost like pudding texture almost. So it's going to be nice. Next we're going to grab lemon. If you don't have lemon, you can use lemon juice. It's fine. Okay. So we're going to add our fish to our filling here. I like to get my pan nice and hot before I put what I'm working with. I'm using this margarine, regular margarine. I like to use it because it's pure, it's clean, and it doesn't burn. And everybody has margarine in their house, so basically what we're going for is like we're using ingredients that you regularly have in your house. The fun part. About that size. There's a little bone there. Let's roll it around in the breadcrumbs a bit. If it falls apart, it's fine. Let's put some more breadcrumbs. form it the best you can. Yeah. When we're cooking the rice, you just put a lot of water. It's a little overcooked, a little dark, but we got to get that cooked right through. Maybe I'll lower the heat a little bit more. So yeah, whenever I smell wild rice, it always reminds me of ceremonies, going to ceremonies when I was a kid. It's like that smell of family and people are around, like, you know, and you're safe, and you know, we're learning about our culture, we're learning about our traditional values and stuff, and that's what always brings me back to when I smell the wild rice. So what I'm doing now is I'm still using margarine. Get that nice and hot. Should be pretty much okay. So what we're gonna do now is get this nice and hot. I have a half onion here. It's a half onion, nice and diced. Just gonna go ahead and throw it on. What we're gonna do is get that nice and caramelized. A little bit more garlic puree, just to. It's gonna be a. If you don't have the garlic puree, you can go ahead and use like a whole garlic, mince it up, get it nice and chopped up, nice and mincey. It's a little bit much. Yeah, I'm gonna put my corn. This is gonna be the fun part. So we're really gonna be cooking. So it's gonna start popping. As soon as it gets to the right temperature, it's gonna pop a bit. So I guess a long time ago, when I used to do the harvest around this time of year, I could just picture this too. Like, I guess they'd take the corn kernels and put them on rocks beside the fire, and then it'll pop, right? It'll pop like popcorn, and then they would be gathered around the fire, and I guess be catching the popcorn in their mouth. I always picture that. I always imagine, especially when I'm working with corn. So again, this dish is called Our Sister. We're using the corn, pickerel, all the stuff from the land. So we're gonna go ahead and let that cook. I'm gonna spray some water just to help the process of the cooking a little bit. Go ahead and cover it. Just drop some of that air in there. That's good. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and throw the wild rice in there. My wild. That's the beautiful thing about wild rice. So now to plate it. Oops. And then I'm gonna garnish it. You can make tartar sauce equal parts mayo, equal parts relish, and a pinch of dill. This goes just beautiful. Look at that. And then we're gonna garnish it with some